The whole world is talking about Michael Jordan once again, and that's thanks to the Last Dance documentary. And I'm not gonna lie, it's a really interesting watch. I'm not a massive fan of basketball, but it has opened up my interest into some of the biggest basketball players in the world. It's not just about Jordan's story, but the whole team, and that to me has been really intriguing. However, while this has been going on, we all overlooked one of the other greatest basketball documentaries happening right underneath our nose.
Not just the greatest big man in NBA history. Shaq is one of the greatest Renaissance men in all of history. You're about to see one of the world's biggest superstars like you've never seen him before.
What I love about this overall is it's got that classic reality TV feel to it. Yeah, it's a little bit overproduced, but I don't think that's actually that bad when you consider like Shaq's almost larger than life himself, so you kind of need a larger than life type approach to the documentary to really work with his character. And it actually tackles a bunch of interesting topics for him.
One recent move has stirred up some controversy. Papa John's was in the news, but for all the wrong reasons.
Firstly, he's now become a chair member on Papa John's following their big racist scandal, specifically a scandal that was against black people, that they had to get rid of Papa John himself. So for him to step in a situation like that, and how he actually has to deal with that, is really interesting to watch play out. It's also a real testament to his actual business acumen, and there's a reason that Shaq is still one of the most known basketball players in the entire world. It's not just his size, it's how hard he works, whether he's on court or off court. He is an adrenaline chaser, and he always wants to challenge himself, and that's something that we get to see throughout the entirety of this. And if you think that Michael Jordan was a competitive guy, I mean, just look at Shaq.
Let's go, Jimmy. Now that's some Cobra Kai shit right there.
Perfect. Uh-oh. One more.
Oh, snap! Where were those free throw skills when I was betting on the Lakers?
I've never lost to a kid, ever.
Dang, Shaq. You an ice-cold competitor.
I'm better than LeBron and Michael Jordan.
So we get a really good look into his character. He's a massive family man. He has a big family, but he looks out for all of them. Not only that, he's someone that does not forget his roots. And throughout the documentary, we see him just going out of his way for the common man. He doesn't place himself above anyone, and he understands that he's in a position where he can help people. And I'm sure that when you're filming a documentary like this or whatever, there's going to be moments where you get told, oh, you know, let's do something charitable or whatever. Doesn't seem like a setup in this case. This is genuinely a guy that just wants to give back to everyone that's ever given him something by supporting him or just existing and helping the world turn. On top of that, we get to look at some more of his passions. Shaq has DJ'd for as long as he's basketballed. I didn't know that. That's a really interesting fact. So now that he's not actually on the court, he's still chasing that cheer. He wants that moment, you know, that slam dunk feeling, like that, as he described it. And so he is now on a course where he's sinking his own money to become a professional DJ, which, hey, follow your dreams. You're never too old to have a new dream, right? And just because you're not doing the thing you started off on in life doesn't mean that you can't find new hobbies and passions. These are all things that I've kind of seen in myself from watching this documentary. Not only is he tackling corporate racism, the EDM scene, but he's also training to be like a mixed martial artist. And the season ends with him not only playing at one massive festival and fulfilling his DJ side of things, which I'm not going to explain how well the set goes or whatever because I want you to watch it, but also in that final episode, he is training to take on a real UFC fighter in a trial matchup. Like, all of this is so inspirational, and I just think it's a really good side to look at, and it was a really good approach to take for a documentary when you're looking at someone like Shaq. So, The Last Dance is finishing tomorrow, and look, consider that your main course. That's probably the greatest documentary as far as basketball goes that we're ever going to get in our timeline, like, you know, but what you need from any main course is a dessert, and I feel like Shaq Life is the perfect dessert. 20-minute episodes, they're bite-sized, you can just keep chomping through them, just... It's filled to the top with not only hilarious moments like this... or like this...
While you in the bathroom doing the number one or number two, I'm still practicing.
Or even like this.
Oh, okay, all right.
You know, and you've got Samuel L. Jackson just being such a sassy motherfucker. Like, that's all I can say. Like, he just keeps taking shots at Shaq and everyone, and it's great.
Shaq needs to get back in shape, or at the very least, better shape than Barkley.
But we also get such a really light but in-depth approach to Shaq. Like, even when he's talking about the sad moments or like his dad passing and things like this, there's this underlying sort of feeling of just general positivity that I think comes with his character that shines through at every moment. So we do actually get some nice deep moments like this.
I'm crying. It's a game. Didn't you win? When you win, look, when you play bad and win, you gotta let it go. When you play bad and lose, that's when you could be down. So just blow it out. Go. Good job. Give me a hug. Don't worry about it. It was more of I played bad in front of Daddy. She was embarrassed. All right, you're good. Don't worry about it.
Or like this.
I understand your concerns. I understand if you think I'm selling out. Listen, I understand that. Because even before I'm Shaq, I am black. And being on the board, I could help make decisions, help make changes.
And while we don't have a phrase, you know, as good as 45 ain't the same as 23, we get this.
Excuse me, are you Michael Jordan?
No, I'm better than Michael Jordan. My name is Shaq O'Neal.
So yeah, for me, it was the perfect thing to just sort of fill the gap while I'm waiting for The Last Dance to finish up this week. In general, I'm so happy I watched it. I think I've learned a lot from... One of the most interesting things you can do in life in general is look at people that have made it in their field. And it's really just nice to watch someone, you know, in their retirement, enjoying life how they want to. The money isn't that important to him. You know, he's sinking money into doing this DJing thing and whatever. He's doing it because he wants to do it. And that is something that I think we can all take on board. It's a great, great show. As always, look after each other, take care, and stay hydrated as well, man. You know what I mean? It's getting warmer if you're in England and stuff. You need to make sure you're getting your 2 liters. I think it's 2 liters a day. Don't drink so much that you die, though. That's never a good idea. Like, share, subscribe, and all that stuff that I really don't want to say, but it does actually help sometimes. So yeah.